Morning everyone, it is Sunday, it's actually Mother's Day. I decided to start reading The Locked Door by Freida McFadden last night and I'm enjoying it so far. I only got about 7 pages in and it's interesting. She's planting little red flags in there already and yeah. So this morning I'm going to go grab a shower, get dressed, we're going to go out for a meal for Mother's Day and then I'll probably read later. I need to work out what audiobook I want to read next. Listen to. Why do I always say that? I don't know. Anyway, it's a lovely day. It looks so nice and bright outside. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And I will catch up with you later. Hello. It is Monday. I had to think about that. and then yesterday, don't know what happened. I read, it was like 110 odd pages, which is a lot for me to read in one go. Oh my goodness, absolutely loving it. So in this story, we are following a young woman whose dad was convicted as a serial killer, and he used to kill young women in their basement and hide them behind the locked door. And as Freida normally does, she is planting these red flags about the main character and about these other characters. And because I've read so many now, I'm like, oh, who is it? I'm like, there's got to be a tell. So I'm trying to work it out as I read, and I haven't done it so far. I don't think, anyway, because I think who I think it is would be too obvious. Do you know? But I'm having a good little time. I think this may be my favourite Freida so far. Maybe that's a bit too soon to say. I'm only 151 pages in. We'll see. I'm enjoying it so far though. And I started listening to, oh my gosh, it's Rachel Harrison, the vampire one. Is it So Thirsty? Or Thirst? I'll double check. But enjoying that one as well. I got quite a long way through that one as well. I think I'm about 75% through. Really enjoying that one. It's about a young girl and her friend. I say young girl, they're like my age, they're in their 30s. And they go away on a trip. And things take a sinister turn, and then they can't go back to their normal lives because something happens. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Not sure where it's going though. Don't know where it's going, but I really like it. And I really like Rachel Harrison's style of writing as well. So we'll see how that goes as well, and I'll keep you updated. Hello everyone, it is now Wednesday evening and I have reading updates. So I finished listening to So Thirsty by Rebecca Harris. Really enjoyed it, thought it was a really fast-paced, fun, it kind of almost seemed to me like a short story. I know it's not, but I think because I listened to it so fast. But to me, it was like a really, do you know what? I think this would make a great like Netflix film because it was just so fast paced. It was so wild, and like the horror bits were quite gory. And yeah, I mean, I gave it a 3.5 stars. The only reason being because I couldn't see where it was going, and it didn't have like a, oh, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it didn't really have a lot happen. And so what I mean by that is, like, the two girls go on the girly trip, but they get turned into vampires, and then the rest of the book is just them learning to deal with how thirsty they are for blood. I did really like how Rachel kind of changed the vampire lore a little bit. So in this one, you don't get fangs, but you still have a thirst for blood. You can eat human food and drink human drinks, but they just don't taste very nice. And she's stuck with the daylight thing. So it was a bit different, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It, like, wasn't my favourite. I wasn't in love with the characters. Like, I don't feel like I connected with the characters that much. But then I don't really feel like I needed to. I feel like this was just a fun little kind of, yeah, kind of like a short story for me that worked quite well. The only other thing that I would have probably changed is, like, part of me really liked the end and part of me didn't. It felt like a non-ending. Like, it was just like, oh, this is it now. They just have to get on. So yeah, I don't know. That's what I would say about that one. But yeah, enjoyed it. 3.5 stars. Wasn't like mind-blowing, but it was a decent listen. Today I listened to The Hunting Party, because this is quite a thick book, although the print is quite big. But again, I gave this 3.5 stars, really enjoyed it. So basically, in this story, a group of friends go to a remote Scottish, I don't know if they say it's a castle. It's like a big estate, basically. And they rent it out for New Year. And they are all from London. They're kind of like, I think somebody says in one of the chapters, they're like the hoity-toity of London. And when they get there, things start to unravel a bit. And we have POVs from the friendship group, and then POV from the woman and the caretaker that work on the estate. And it turns out that a body has been discovered on the grounds, and it is one of these people in the friendship group. So we kind of time hop a little bit, only by a few days. And slowly we start to kind of realise that these people are not as good friends as they think they are. And yeah, there are secrets that are like blown out of the water, and things are revealed, and yeah, I don't want to give it away. It is really good. I did really enjoy it. On the audiobook, each POV is narrated by a different narrator as well. So that really helped with, like, okay, this person's talking and it's this. And I really enjoyed this because I didn't see, like, I couldn't tell who it was. And I loved it. Loved the twist. It was really good. The only reason I gave it 3.5 stars again is because, again, I didn't feel like I connected to the characters. I feel like quite distant from them. It almost felt, again, like So Thirsty, this almost felt like one of those really short, snappy Netflix, either like reality TV programs or like short films. But yeah, it was really good. Did really enjoy it. Would I read it again or listen to it again? I don't know. I always find, like, listening to thrillers, again, a bit problematic because you know who it is, and part of the whole thriller thing is like who done it, building up the tension and stuff like that. So I haven't decided if I'm keeping it yet, but we will see. I'll have a think on it. But yeah, enjoyed that one. With The Locked Door, I read a little bit more last night, not too much because I ended up falling asleep, but I'm really enjoying this. So there are 2 POVs in this as well. It is our female character as an adult and our female character as a child, and these red flags are just piling up now, and I'm starting to just question everybody. I am on 186, page 186, so I'm not too far off finishing it. I still think this could probably be my favourite Freida McFadden, depending on how the ending goes, which we will see. So I'm going to try and read some more of that tonight. And I have found, so I can't remember what vlog it was in, but I know I said I wanted to start listening to a lot more of the books off my TBR, which is why I listened to The Hunting Party. I got an email from Audible tempting me again with these deals, but this one was you can buy 2 audiobooks for 1 credit, and I think I had 8 credits this morning, and I found 2 books because they are limited titles, so you have to go through and like look through the limited titles that they have in the deal, and there wasn't that much in there that I really wanted. However, I did find 2. I can't remember which 2 I bought now. I am just going to double check. I got Itch by Gemma Amor. I hope that's right. And I Hope This Finds You Well by Natalie Sue. Now, they are 2 books that I've actually had on my Kindle for a while, because I have 63 unread books on my Kindle as well. But we're going to get through them. So I've got Itch, and I've got I Hope This Email Finds You Well. I hope this finds you well, not this email finds you well. My brain's mush. And then I found on BookBeats quite a few titles as well. So let me just find them. Because these have been on my Kindle as well. How to Get Away with Murder by Tam Barnett. How to Read a Killer's Mind by Tam Barnett. The Book of Witching by C.J. Cook. Hecate, which is on my physical. Lost in the Garden by Adam S. Leslie, which is on my physical as well. I also found out that they have the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit on BookBeat as well, and now I just want to do a re-listen of The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings. And I know it sounds bad. I have, let me double check. I have 7 credits left out of the 12 that I got from that deal on Audible. And I'm really debating. This sounds really bad because it just goes against why I signed back up for Audible. I am debating on getting the Throne of Glass series on Audible book and re-listening to the entire series, because I have only listened to that series, I've only read that series once, and I really miss it. But you know when you don't want to commit to like reading, because they're not small books, I don't want to commit to reading the series physically, but I still want to go there. Does that make sense? I don't know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have just enough credits to get the entire series. What do I do, people? And then I've also been seeing a lot of Dungeon Crawler Carl lately. Like, literally everybody I have been watching. Olivia from Olivia Reads a Latte, Carly from the Pastel Bookshelf, Sinead from Sinead Hannah. And they've all loved it. And I'm like, I do, and I don't, because it's a series. And how many books is it? There's 8 books. There's 8 books. And I just don't know if I want to, like, commit. Does that make sense? Because they're hefty books as well. But everyone I've watched has been like, it's so good. It's such a fun little time. If you're a gamer, if you're like a bit geeky, you'll love it. There's meant to be a cool cat in it. Like, what is a girl to do? What is a girl to do? Oh, I don't know, people. But yeah, I feel it's really weird because last week I was so worried I was getting into a reading slump, and I haven't been in a reading slump for so long. And I was so worried. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I've not felt this, like, not that I didn't want to read, but like I just wasn't excited about what I was reading, and I wasn't excited to read anything that I had. And now I feel like I'm getting back into it. So, don't know what happened last week. I think it was because I was really struggling with Final Girl Support Group. There was a lot about that book. Even looking back now, I struggled because of the whole anxiety theme in that book and how it was treated. And I know it's fictional. I totally get that. But it just it didn't go down with me very well. It didn't sit with me very well. And I explained that last vlog, so I'm not going to get into it. Anyway, I want to film some content for some shorts because, again, last week, I don't know what happened. Really, just, I don't know, my brain just was not braining. And yeah, this week I still feel really tired, but I feel a bit more like, okay, I actually want to make content. I want to do this, I want to do that, which is good. I am going to pick another audiobook. Don't know what that will be just yet. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to read next week because we go away over the weekend and we're not back till Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. So, I'm going to crack on with that. And yeah, I will let you know what audiobook I pick and how much more I read of this. I will check in with you tomorrow. We have to go do food shopping tomorrow after work. And yeah, oh my gosh, it's Thursday already tomorrow. It does feel like this week has dragged a little bit though. But anyway, I'm gonna let you go, and I will check in later tomorrow. Hello. So, quick last reading update for this vlog, and then I will wrap things up. I finished... Did I say I'd already finished the hunting party? I think I did. I started listening today to I Hope This Finds You Well. This has been on my Kindle for ages, but I got it on the 2-for-1 offer from Audible. I didn't listen to much of it because I was concentrating on work. But it seems quite good so far. It's kind of reminded me of like Bridget Jones's Diary, but it's actually really quite sad. It's about this young woman who's like a late bloomer. I think she's like 30-ish, and she, hasn't settled down, hasn't got the job that she wants, and I thought it was going to be a bit like The Office, but it's a bit more serious in tone. Like, there are funny bits that make you laugh, and those bits are like the Bridget Jones bits. But yeah, so we're going to see how it goes. I'm not that far into it though, not at all. I think I only listened to about an hour and a half of it. But it's not a very long one, it's only 8 hours, so I should finish it tomorrow. And then tonight, I'm going to pick a new book. So, yeah, I'll see what I decide. And yeah, I'm going to wrap things up for this vlog there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Thank you again for watching. Bye.